everyone! Xantok here with Slickster Gaming, and welcome back to more Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, or as I unfortunately have to say, Goodbye Ibuki. Why do you do this to me, Curb?
It's all my fault, right?
I had just said that Ibuki had become my favorite of the people that are alive, and then... Bye! I'm not happy.
Goodbye.
I'm not happy about this. Like none of the victims in the first game were just like, oh no. I mean, I guess I was a little bit oh no excited, but it was more like the shock was like, oh shit, I didn't think it'd be her right away. This time it's just like, motherfucker. They actually killed a favorite. I'm not pleased. I mean, Kyoko, yeah.
Meh.
She's a shit. Not the good kind either. She's just a shit. So the question now becomes, how did this all happen? This game is making a lot of parallels to the cases in the first game, but it's never been the exact same. So in the wow words. In the first and the third case had Celeste and Hifumi working together. Celeste convinces Hifumi to kill Taka, then Celeste kills Hifumi so that he can't squeal on her. So I'm doubting it's going to be the same thing going on here, of having two different people going in a line like that. It's either going to be two separate killers with two separate victims, or one person killed both. And at this point, it's impossible to tell which scenario happened. I have some thoughts. I at least have... I don't know if I so much have something that's like, yeah, I know it's you that you did this, but I do have a lot of people that can easily just be like, okay, it's not you. For a few different reasons. Like, hey, Nekomaru. He's been MIA ever since he nearly died. It's not Nekomaru. Like, come on. That'd be dumb. I would actually be pissed off if they just said like, oh yeah, Nekomaru did it. The fuck? Coming out of nowhere like that. No, don't piss me off. Akane and Nagito. They were, out of their goddamn minds. Which, sure, you could say, and I kind of had wondered at one point, I was like, oh, maybe somebody would kill when they would normally because of the whole despair disease, but considering how they were acting, yeah, no, there's no way they would. Nagito was on his deathbed, and Akane was just having a pity party for herself. It's not going to be either of them. Then we have Fuyuhiko, who had knowledge of the radio, and as we've established before, Ultimate Yakuza, he's going to know how to kill someone pretty easily, which really you only need to know how to kill for Hiyoko, because Ibuki, power congestion. And he would have had easy access to her, but ever since Peko, Fuyuhiko has been trying to take, the whole new leaf, or turning over new leaf. He's trying to approach life a little bit differently. I think Fuyuhiko, unless things get accidental or he kills somebody that was trying to kill him, I don't think he's ever going to be a killer at this point in the game. That leaves us with 5 people.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I may be having the details wrong on one of them, so you may have to correct me here.
Okay.
But, actually I may have the details wrong on 2 of them. Now I think about it. Of these 5, Mikan, Gundam, Chiaki, Sonya, and Kazuichi. Theoretically, we only know that Kazuichi, Chiaki, ourselves, and Fuyuhiko knew about how the radio worked. It didn't explicitly say that anybody else knows about it, but I think it's fairly safe to say that anybody that wasn't sick or MIA probably knew about it. I imagine Fuyuhiko probably told Mikan. It'd be really weird if he didn't.
Right.
But when we were going to the motel to try and be like, hey guys, somebody come with us, Ibuki just died, so that we could, get the body and that's what's going. Gundam was at the motel. Chiaki was at the motel. I don't think anybody else was there, at least that we saw there. But then when I booted things up and I saw Sonya here, I was like, wait, was Sonya there? Because I don't remember for sure.
Okay.
So I'm not sure about Sonya, but Chiaki and Gundam, they at the very least could not have killed Hiyoko. Very least. They could have set things up ahead of time and said, Ibuki, at this time, I want you to walk up on the stage and do a little dangle.
Oh my gosh.
Listen,
I don't
man.
like you saying it like that, though.
I didn't want to say it the real way, so I had to come up with something else.
Oh my gosh.
So at the very least, Chiaki and Venom could not have killed Hiyoko because they were at the motel. So yeah, I'm not sure if we met her at the motel, if we met her on the way, or she came in after the fact. I don't remember that for sure.
Okay.
That's where I'm thinking. I don't have a detail correct with Sonya. Kazuichi. I also don't remember. Is he even here?
Right as the investigation started, Kazuichi was like, I can't even stand being in here, and he ran out because it was so hot.
Okay, so he got here after the announcement then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So sometimes when it's been a few days, I gotta remember shit. Wait, what were the exact details that went on? What was the order of events?
Mm-hmm.
So Kazuichi is very much a prime suspect because he had instant knowledge of the radio. He fucking built it. It is now smashed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why he would want to kill Ibuki, other than maybe, hey, it's just a super easy kill. I could definitely see him wanting to get rid of Hiyoko, though, because, again, she was utterly a brat.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody would get fed up with that. Speaking of people getting fed up with brats, Mikan.
That's a good point, too.
Mikan is the top suspect, but I'm unsure if it's possible for her to be. She had easy access to Ibuki. She could have gotten her out and told her what to do.
Mm-hmm.
If Mikan doesn't have at least a deep dislike for Hiyoko, then something's fucking wrong with Mikan. Because Hiyoko is terrible to her. And I could see Mikan wanting to be like, you know what? I'm fucking sick of your mouth. You're dead. But there's also the question of why kill two people. And I kind of wonder if it's that they only meant to kill Ibuki, but maybe they got caught, and that's why Hiyoko only showed up later. Or maybe Hiyoko was killed first. I don't really know. That's
right.
Something we'll find out throughout the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
But if it wasn't just a reactionary killing a witness, then Mikan is a prime suspect for killing Hiyoko.
Okay.
She makes the most sense on that front. And also, as well, sure, I'm pretty sure, I believe her Monokuma report showed that she was cut through the neck.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, sure. It's a fairly safe bet that anybody should be able to know, hey, you cut somebody through the neck, they gonna die. But of anybody who would know how to kill a person and know what parts of the body to go for, it's Fuyuhiko and it's Mikan. Arguably Nekomaru as well, but again, he's not here right now.
Mm-hmm.
For all we know, he is becoming a cyborg at this very moment. So, I don't know.
That's what a stretch.
Hey, listen, we found Fuyuhiko at the hospital. We didn't find Nekomaru at the hospital. So where the fuck is he?
That's a good point.
Cyborg factory.
Oh my...
Hey, I have nothing else to go on with him. There's literally no information about what the fuck's going on with Nekomaru. Therefore, it could literally be anything. I don't know.
That's a stretch.
I'm not saying it's not.
My god.
But that's... I'm between the top three of Mikan, who would have easy access to Ibuki, and would have certainly the desire to kill Hiyoko, or at least the understandable desire. But, Kazuichi, who is a bit of a spastic person at times. So I could see him, like, if he gets caught by somebody, he'd be like, oh shit, gotta immediately kill you now. Like, with Hiyoko. While he would target Ibuki, the only thing I got is, hey, she's very gullible right now. You could tell her anything and she'll believe it, which would be a very easy way to take advantage of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't really have anything on why she would go for either of them. But I also don't have anything that says it's not her. Because I don't think I met her at the motel. I think we just ran into her on the way. Which, since I didn't say what direction she came from, means could have came from anywhere.
Right.
And it wasn't like Gundam and Chiaki who we found at the motel.
Mm-hmm.
Sonya's just, where the fuck were you? The thing that I'm struggling on with Mikan, though, when we woke up this morning, she was in bed with us.
Right.
And then we went to the hospital, and she went there to check on people. Then she did not let us check on Ibuki. She did not allow. She wanted us to go see Nagito. She would not let us look first and make sure she was okay, which is suspicious in its own right. But I also have to wonder on timing. Did Mikan have the time to do anything, or did she already have Ibuki set up? Was the radio a recording?
Right. I mean, there's...
As far as we're aware, it was only supposed to be live footage. As far as we're aware. I don't know. Maybe it was possible it was a recording as well. And that would settle the whole timing issue with Mikan and our wake-up call. But I also have to question, because we ran into her and Fuyuhiko when we were going back to the music venue. They were like, hey, we can't find Ibuki. He's like, yeah, I know why. So I wonder, would she have time to do Hyoka then? Because depending on when she ran into Fuyuhiko, would she have time to go to the music venue after we went there, kill Hyoka, or at least tie her up, because I'm guessing she was probably already dead. Because the time window is just too small there. And then go back to the hospital, run into Fuyuhiko? Don't know. I don't know. But I can't see anybody else outside of those three. And I feel most strongly about Mikan, mainly because of the Hyoko hate for her and access to Ibuki.
Okay.
So, with that said, let's figure out just how wrong I am.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. Look at what?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. It's a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like...
If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue?
Hey!
Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the four of us, two of us are girls, you know? Doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. And we'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! And at Fuyuhiko's signal, we charge into the door at full force. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found that this door doesn't have a lock at all. What?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then, how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
The music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, and they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us?
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
Okay. I feel like this is a Phoenix Wright hold-it moment. Especially with the hand held out there. It's like, wait a minute. I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that was a very Ace Attorney entrance. Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What?
See?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch. See? You're right, but what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but As she said that, Chiaki bent down and scraped out the semi-transparent glove with her finger. Man, I would not have touched that. I would have put a glove on first or pulled out a knife. I would not have used my bare hand on this mysterious substance. That's even worse.
It was like, wait, hold on, hold the phone.
God damn it.
Chiaki!
Why? I feel like it's all I need to say. Stop it! Stop chewing! No! It smells like workshop chemicals. And now we need to get you to a doctor.
My God.
Workshop? And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but it doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. Are we talking about... Oh fuck, what's it called? I think I had the name, but I'm not sure if it's right.
I think I kind of might know what you're referring to.
I think it's called non-Newtonian fluid?
What the?
Okay, well maybe...
I was gonna go for like rubber cement or something.
I was not thinking rubber cement. I'm thinking it's a liquid until you try and like... mess with it and then it's solid or something. I don't fucking remember. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not thinking of the right stuff. What are you talking about? Finally, thank you. Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Why?
Why?
Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Hopefully to get a drink. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? So somebody tried to make sure we couldn't open the door. Why? I don't know. It's like, you know we have to discover the body eventually, right? Hey, fruitcake.
Hajime.
This might be impudent of me to ask, but... will you listen to what I have to say? I'll listen, but I can't guarantee that I'll actually take anything out of it.
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? Yeah, what about it? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? Yeah, Ibuki walked up onto the stage and did a dangle.
Oh my God.
I need to reach the truth behind this incident, for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No. Fuck off.
I love the no.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself, you goddamn loony. No.
Do you appreciate that Hajime at least has a little more balls than Makoto?
Yes. Dear God, yes. Makoto would have just been like, oh, okay. Because that's all I'm good for. Because I'm just lucky and I don't have any skill. Oh, right, that's Nagito. Nagito is what Makoto would have been if he had psychopathic tendencies.
Yikes.
If he had a little bit less of a loving home, this is what Makoto would have become.
No.
If he had been hugged just like a few times less than he was in reality, this would be Nagito.
Nah, Nagito needed more hugs.
If Makoto's dad went out to get milk one day and didn't come back, he would have became Nagito.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I call it like I have see it. This guy just wants to confuse us and me. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
How unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing. I'll just have to listen in when you tell somebody else. Like Gundam, maybe.
Even I'm horrified of my power, of the eye of the Overlord.
What the fuck is that?
Nature, the collective will of the world.
You stupid fool! I cannot believe you haven't noticed that aberrant thing.
Listen, Gundam, like, the theatrics are amusing, but right now we got more important things, and if you don't cut the shit, I'm gonna lock you in a room with Nagito.
Oh dear. Pitiful humans! They refuse to lift their heads up for fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky.
Lift my head up? Does it mean that there's something up there? They're nothing on the ceiling, dude. You're kind of gone whack. You need to calm yourself down and talk to some real people, not just animals. Hey, are you okay? You done crying?
Huh? Yeah. I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
Yeah, there's a word for that.
That's weird.
Restless leg syndrome. That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'll probably go away if I battle a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here.
Oh, I don't think it'll go away. Nekomaru will definitely come back in some form. May not be entirely human, but you know.
You're right.
I know.
Something like this.
It has happened once again. Two of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
I'm sorry. Bullshit at Hiyoko being one of your cherished friends. She had one friend and she dead.
How
Oh my
cruel.
gosh.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Yuhiko.
And terrorized everyone.
Except Hiyoko. Oh, right there.
Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those two are no longer here. Oh, such a tragedy.
Maybe you should call Shining Justice or whatever the fuck his name is.
Sparkling Justice.
Sure. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. One of our friends was killed. That's all the reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
You smartass.
Hey.
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of the two who have fallen.
Correct. Alright, little Miss Suspect hiding behind, the princess. What do you have to say for yourself?
If only I noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved.
If only you let me check and make sure she was in her room. Hey, when did you realize that Ibuki was missing?
After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call. That's when it came to me. That I should go check on how everyone in the hospital's doing. One more time before I go to sleep.
I'm sorry, but you're not a very good nurse if you only thought to do it right then, and you hadn't checked on them prior. That's not very ultimate nursey of you.
And so, I went to the patient room, and I noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital.
So that's what happened.
And then, I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital. So, I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki.
Okay, so that should theoretically clear her up as being a suspect, or at least of Hiyoko's murder.
Huh? That reminds me. Where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
See, while you were forgetting about your patients, I got a message on the radio of your patient.
Oh my gosh.
It's a long
True.
story.
I'm sorry. It's not like I tell you or something or anything.
See, this is her saying that is also very suspicious to me. It's like you're trying to give yourself an alibi. You're trying to remind me of it. It's like it's making me think. Listen, why are you bringing this up? Come on.
Oh my god. Doing her voice makes me want to yawn so bad.
Well, she is having some sleep issues, so that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room. And then we weren't together.
That's right. We were together until just the middle before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth.
Sure.
Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy?
Only because if I say no, you'll get suspicious that I'm suspicious of you, and I don't want you thinking that just yet.
If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least.
Yeah, we'll see about that. What happened to not doubting me? That's just too heavy-handed of her trying to convince us that she was with us the whole time. Okay, well, I thought I could just talk to Chiaki quickly. I wanted to see the fucking machine first. Alright. Fine. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
Huh. If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait. This isn't something. Is this a bloodstain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Footprint, maybe?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped the... Well, I'm sorry, I just got distracted because Hyoko's hair is like... Because it's part of that little column, it's like she's curved around with it. It's just really throwing me off.
Dang.
Her picture is curved onto the fucking pillar and it's weirding me out. The reason the killer wiped the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? A footprint. Fuck else. Random candle. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. But then there would have been... I don't know. The stepladder is tipped over on its side. It's supposed to be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. There's blood on it. Isn't that a bloodstain?
See?
Look, there's blood on the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does that mean, though? Considering she had her neck slashed, yeah, that's a bit of a question. Game? Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looking like... Wow. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. Which is... You know, if she was alive, would be fucking painful. It's like, here, let me rip the duct tape off your open wound.
Yikes.
Yeah. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono's all disheveled and her sash is tied in the front. Oh, now we just got creepy. Somebody had to retire that didn't know how. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body here. If that's the case, then Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible if the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? I'm thinking it's doubtful.
Oof.
Now, the tying up part had to happen, but the killing part of it is what calls that into question. I figure she was probably already dead. And that's a lot of duct tape to go through in 10 minutes as well. Like, what the fuck? That's a lot.
Very good point.
That's a really huge pillar. That had to be more than one roll of duct tape. There's no fucking way. Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right? Yeah.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh boy.
Hajime, do you have a minute? No. Fuck off.
Please say no. I think. Yes!
No. You're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. If it's getting you some goddamn sanity, unfortunately, Toys R Us is fresh out.
Aww.
Help?
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. I don't want to talk about Hyoko's bulge.
Ah.
So, I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hyoko's kimono.
huh?
That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive. But she's dead now, you know. Dude, not helping.
We're
Don't
not Kyoko.
fuck with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Oh, fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else. Good, ask Chiaki. She can do it. I'm not fucking doing that.
Hey!
Shit. Alright, fine. I guess Akane is fine. Akane!
Yo!
Yo, what's up?
Hey,
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono. So, can you feel around for that?
What?
Huh? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
Of course.
thanks.
Oh, thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see.
Akane reached for the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it. She's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you were looking for?
Okay, Nagito, how did you see a bulge of a fucking key? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the key to the cottage. So maybe this is the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono, that'd be hard to remove. But it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it toward the front of her kimono, so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hyoko had with her all along. Okay.
Hey,
Also, and it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you're curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Yeah, that's why I'm investigating. It's true. There are several mysteries regarding her body. Please don't say that sentence ever again. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That's a bad one.
I didn't even think of that till you said it.
Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
See?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck. Don't you think? I mean, it is a very weird place to put the duct tape. You could have just done the body and let the head fall. Wait, hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. What the fuck was that comment about? Alright.
Yeah.
Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait a minute. That hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a Monomi decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag.
Monomi did it.
She did. I have the proof right here. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. How go away? From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. Just like me, unremarkable.
Oh my.
Hey, he says it to himself.
I know. It just like the fact you said it, and I'm like, I thought that wasn't. That wasn't in the line. What? God damn it, Zantok.
But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it, so long as it doesn't involve either one of us touching a dead body?
Again.
Doing shit. Sure.
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikan. Do you have a moment?
Oh no! What's happened?
He just woke up to his normal self and did his usual creepy shit.
Shame.
I was about to say he woke up Satan was like, wait, that's not right. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well, yes. She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So, Ibuki died by hanging herself. Well, that was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. Well, you're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. As usual, I have no idea what the fuck he's up to. Alright, now you do that means you can fuck off, right? If you're gonna lurk somewhere else. Well, alright. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelight ambiance to it. And it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So
Pro,
you
right?
have appeared.
I see. So you noticed too, Fiend.
I noticed something. I wasn't looking at the ceiling to do it like you said I should. But what do you mean?
So you didn't notice? Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item?
Apparently not. Look at the baton lighting. Oh yeah, no, I did not notice that. There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting.
So you finally noticed.
That you're completely nuts? Nah, I knew.
We've been new.
But I can't really see it from here, so I guess I should lower the baton lighting again and...
I can see it!
There is no need.
Because you can see it!
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Goldenhawk Jumpy! Now is the time for you to take flight.
Kind of. I don't mean to question your knowledge of animal breeding, but hamsters can't fly.
Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction.
A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Okay. It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam.
Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
That's not your title.
Wow!
Wow, that is amazing. I have never seen a hamster do tricks.
Sonya, no.
How pitiful.
They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form.
Is their usual form the orderlies that take you to the mental hospital?
What the?
I think that's what they are. I think
wasn't
you're
prepared for that.
hallucinating. You're not supposed to be prepared for me.
That's a good point.
So, what's with the paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it.
That was close.
It appears it's nothing useful.
Oh, so it's like Nagito. No, wait, that's not it. There's no doubt that this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that and a character completely pointed out, I mean, no matter how we think about it, it's just got to be important somehow. It wouldn't have been done like this if it didn't mean anything, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Oh, wait, no, there's 2 more things. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right. You might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little because it is way too fucking hot in here. It's running as a heater? Over 86 degrees? Ah, God, now I know it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. I like prefer to keep it at, you know, a nice 60.
Wow.
There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one side of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See? The back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came that easy. This whole time window thing is making less and less sense. Alright. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? Could they be sandals? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are covered in blood. And not just merely dirty like our character wants me to think they are. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You only discovered the body before you met with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag, though. Yeah, we knew. We knew. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up. Well, yeah, obviously.
Well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. Well, that doesn't mean she died first. We'll get there. It's true, the estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because, well, I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own. So, right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. No way that's a coincidence. Machine. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes.
I don't think that's the will of causality, but alright.
Why is it destroyed like that?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here?
What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no other way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Soja. Do you see the tripod right there? That's what we call a camera.
It's a really good point.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera? Seems plausible enough.
They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera? And that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? Question.
Yes.
There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside of the storage room. Yeah, might as well investigate in here too. Bear. God, why are you in here?
Why'd you follow us?
Bear?
No bear yet. I know. Well, you've been in this room before.
Have I?
Yeah, we had Ibuki's last free time in here.
Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Uh-huh. Right. Or are you just trying to stand guard here?
hey,
So, how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko. That probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? Aw, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. After all, they didn't come to me and ask for my help, even though I keep offering. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
But
Well, that's the main reason why. This case is really special. What the fuck do you mean?
man,
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. I don't have time for this, but alright. You might end up confusing us again, but whatever. Listen, you don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
Oh, that's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's benefit. Oh, well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy. And I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why. I can't overlook this case this time. What? What the fuck do you mean, you goddamn potato? Regardless. Well, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Uh-huh. Gut feelings, huh?
Hey,
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. What are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater. Why would that be an obvious... After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight, and I was very glad about it. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? God. Why?
Yep.
So much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. Probably used for stage decorations. Wait. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf, it looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. It's like what goes around the column. And this edge of the wallpaper. It looks a little torn, but what does this mean? I wonder if what that could mean. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines that I've never seen before. But they don't look like they pertain to this case. You mean a banjo's not going to be a clue? What? You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. Probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Huh, well, I guess that's everything important in here. I should leave. I don't want to go to the movie theater. I don't want to spend any more time with the fucking wackadoodle. Alright, with this, we might be close to finished investigating the music venue, but I still need to talk to Mikon and make sure I get those autopsy results from her and have somebody else check too in case she's lying to me. Alright, Mikon, have you found anything out by now?
To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
Yeah, that's what somebody who's been doing autopsies and is now the murderer would say.
Oh gosh.
You got it wrong!
But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
Because of the heat? Is that possible?
If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
I see. That might have been the killer's goal. I mean, your goal. They covered up their time of death by using a heater to make the inside of the music venue hot, and then Mikon gave herself a reason not to be able to give a good time of death. But that's weird.
But...
Even if this heat was the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
Yes, because Hiyoko was actually killed first, and they don't want me to know that yet. I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko.
As long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders.
Imitation murder?
Huh?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. So it's like a little bit of a heavy-handed hint.
Mm-hmm.
And how would an imitation murder be related to this murder?
Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
I don't know what the fuck this movie is. What movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people.
Oh, that's just kind of weird.
Hmm.
The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this really was an imitation of that movie,
Is this the movie in the movie theater that they're talking about?
then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
Well, technically we haven't had a rule yet in this game that says there can only be 2.
Oh.
So,
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation.
hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? What movie? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I have prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken would be able to secure an easy victory, right? Yeah, we just all go Hunger Games from day 1.
Oh boy.
This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings.
That's not what he said. He just said the same person can't kill more than 2. If this was different people, then we could have technically 2 more. Or somebody else could be like, you know what? I feel like throwing a random murder into the pile today.
Yikes.
Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all. And I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Thank you.
Huh? So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person would certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So, what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap with one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure nothing like that ever happens.
Hey,
Meaning, 2 killers can't exist at the same time? So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow. I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always 1 killer at any given time. I get, okay. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of depressing.
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
Right.
Alright. Questions are answered. I see. So there's no possibility for two killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
That makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Taste your powerlessness!
it means a third victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough.
You guys keep saying that and it sounds so strange to me. What the fuck do you guys mean by imitation?
Could it be you haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen Titanic and I don't want to. Fuck off, you sound like my parents.
So wait, how did their murders resemble Titanic?
Well, I've never seen the movie, so I don't know.
Okay, touche.
All I know is the boat goes down and people die. I don't give a shit about the rest.
Oh my
Seriously,
God.
seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie. What fucking movie?
Oh my!
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
Then the invitation is...
Good instincts.
Of course. It's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie. As if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie? I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater.
you...
I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. There should be one more showing today. Although, it's an expensive ticket when you're watching it this late. $30.
God. Ew.
It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Great. I paid $1.5 million to not see this shit. And I gotta fucking watch it? Yay. Looks like I gotta do that now. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want us to investigate.
Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki?
Probably the hospital, for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time.
She's right. Might be a good idea for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. Still a lot of things I can do for the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Alright. Are you here still because you have something to say?
They're the people watching the body. Just a little bit more time, and I'll be back to my old self. This ain't like me at all.
Hey, Akane, just between you and me, keep a close eye on Mika. I don't trust her right now. You're one of the few people I can trust right now, so just watch her. Alright, so we got 3 places to go. We'll just go in a straight line and whatever appears first, we'll do that. Alright, hospital time.
Yup. There's where's Kazuichi ran off to.
Well?
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only been a few days. Hey, you prepared that... Oh, that's me. Damn it. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey, hey!
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything.
Saying it doesn't help.
Yeah, didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right.
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it would be impossible to broadcast it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. Right. It did work on that. Curious. Oh, okay.
What?
Probably this. Surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. Oh no! As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this. Or is it?
Hajime.
Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it, actually. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music video stage, and there was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using a candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, a step ladder on the floor. And then right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder and, without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will. And then she grabbed that rope and... well, that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared function, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, doesn't that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committing suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so...
You...
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way to be able to figure that out so easily.
Angry face.
Angry face.
Free face.
Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. Conference room? Oh, what the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. To the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset at me implying that she couldn't figure it out so quickly? Yeah, probably a little bit. Alright, Kazuichi, I'm done with you. Goodbye.
I'm
Don't
done
follow
with you.
me,
Bye-bye.
please. Don't follow me. He's gonna follow me.
Hey!
Did not expect to see you. Wait a minute, you're supposed to be with the... What are you here for? Go back to the bodies.
He told you to do something.
Now then.
Oh, I'm finally getting back to my normal self.
All right!
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win.
What?
I said you can touch my boobs if you win.
No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud, though. Anyway, why the fuck are you here?
Hey, hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but...
You were hurt just the other day when Nekomaru almost killed you.
Oh boy. Hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one.
Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on.
That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room. So I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms.
There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yep, that's right.
What happened to the old one you were wearing?
Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagato was wearing. If I had no choice, then I should just use Nagato's. It's unisex sex. Unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it.
Hold on. What happened to the gown you were wearing?
Huh?
Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross.
That's better than wearing Nagito's.
That's a very good point.
Wearing clothes someone else is wearing is even grosser.
Like,
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon.
Yeah, go make sure this doesn't tamper with the bodies. What the fuck? Well, I guess it's okay since I already investigated the music venue. But leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. You have lost guard duty privileges. It's Gundam now.
Gundam and his 4 hamsters.
Yes. 5 sets of eyes. I don't think we've been up here. Which means... Bear? Nope, no bear. A little sad. No bear. Okay. Go to the radiology room. Oh, I can't. Okay.
Oh well.
Okay, not liking this already. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey,
Don't turn it on. Oh, no. Chiaki, are you there?
'cause
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. I am concerned. What's fully exposed?
hey,
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. Oh, God. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not poking out my eyes.
aww.
Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. And there was a flash of intense light that stunned my eyes a little. Not a lot, just a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I was kind of wondering about that. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey,
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
well,
I got it. Got what?
see?
The curtains in this conference room were designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light-blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. If there was something wrong with it? Yeah, there is. I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Oh yeah, he's upset. But still, what was that about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Not the fucking time. Yeah, she's upset. But why is she acting so childish? I don't know, I guess I'm in bed investigating the hospital. I should move to a different place.
What?
What?
Nothing. Okay. I thought I was gonna kick you out.
Well, better not, because... it's not. Aha!
That's why.
I've been found.
There's one more.
Oh, yeah. It's a projector. Well, it's not strange for it to be in a conference room after all. This probably isn't a clue, so I should look somewhere else. You have anything else to say? Hey, did I do something to make you angry?
That's wrong.
I'm not angry. I think. Well, are you or aren't you? If you're not angry, you wouldn't have done something so weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm already over what happened earlier, so you don't have to worry about it.
I think.
That's concerning.
Oh my gosh.
Is she teasing me? Well, I'm not gonna let her anymore. Alright, I want to see if I can go in this room. Haha.
Yes.
Oh,
This is
it's
what-
just the on-call room.
This is where the first cuddle happened.
This isn't a room for patients. It looks more like an on-call room for hospital staff. All this cluttered medical room makes it look like a storage room. If this is the only on-call room, working in a hospital must be tough work. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? So they called it, the door said staff room, but people have been calling it the on-call room, so, you know. there's
Exactly.
questions. Medical equipment and nursing tools. There's a lot of other medical stuff here, too. This room looks like it used to store equipment. There's nothing particular that catches my eye, though. Oh, there's a bed! Resembles the ones in the patient rooms, but these are probably for breaks. Now it's time for rest. Plus, if I did, I'd probably wind up getting strangled when I woke up. I should go back to investigating. Hey man, the last 2 times I fell asleep, it was fucking weird.
Just a little bit.
I don't know why I can't just run down the stairs. Really?
Really?
I mean, that's gotta be a loading zone.
Probably.
But why the fuck else would that exist?
Oh, should you check your pet?
Oh, I was going to once we got out of the hospital.
Okay.
Just the one.
We good.
I don't want to do that yet.
Why not?
Because I just don't want to. Ah, you two. I just remembered, I never went inside of any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. Might be faster to just ask someone, like Fuyuhiko.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Hibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. She was just hanging there from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made yet, so that's why I had to go and get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were to go back to the music venue...
Get it?
You met up with me and Mikon, yeah. And then when we all went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there. Yeah, and that's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? Well, as I recall... Didn't you hear me? A body was found.
Buddy! Yeah!
Could it be? Do you
intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all.
No, but I do kind of want some nachos. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi.
I see.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like,
Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously, those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might have been it, but... Well, we're at it. Let me tell you my alibi, too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital, and so I asked her what was going on, and she said Ibuki disappeared. She also said something about waking up with you, but I think she was just hallucinating. Oh.
He walked in on us in the other room, though.
So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki then, huh?
well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well,
No. We went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki. But we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were out looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. Well, it's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact that Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body...
huh?
What? Do you still doubt me? Jeez, I'm used to it. It's true. I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. Just don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. Today,
Okay, Yakuza. Cool boy.
I want to know in advance what I have to do to end up like that. For Yuhiko's account, what to do if you want to end up sleeping with the fishes?
Mm-hmm.
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out.
Huh? Are you talking to me?
I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that?
Is it Nekomaru hiding behind a tree? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place.
You have
Hey.
presents. Give them to me.
Alright, hang on. Let's see. Would you like... Let's see, I gotta find something that he would like here. Yes, the apron dress. That's for Gundam.
This would fit one of my hamsters perfectly.
So, now that we sorted that out, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room.
Center left or center right? There's 6 doors.
Center.
But give them
Most
a number.
center.
They're equidistant!
However, are you prepared?
I mean, I could use a bite to eat first, but I don't really have much of an option.
Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear. And you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear.
Help me, Dionysus. You're my only hope.
Why Dionysus?
Why not Dionysus?
I don't know.
He's a fun guy.
My persona is Dionysus.
Okay. I believe this. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there are 6! I was fucking around with the numbers to have a funny joke. Fuck. It's center left, not center right.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Well, yeah, but there's 6 on that stretch. Oh, looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this, it opened. Just as I thought. This key was Hiyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. Technically, Nagito's the one that thought that, wasn't he?
Right.
It's like, Hajime, come on now. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh
Hi.
my!
Huh?
did the door open?
Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it.
I see.
What? Did something happen?
No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault.
Tell me more. Her fault. What does she mean?
What a tiny little motel room.
No.
Be very, very quiet.
Nope.
You have collected all the bears for this chapter.
The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease. That is your line. What am I doing? I got confused myself.
Hey, I was just gonna let you run with it.
I am
She
the
was afraid
protagonist.
I mean, you are a princess, so...
I am the next Disney princess. Of course this movie becomes about me.
Ah.
Ah.
I feel bad for you, because nothing good ever happens to the Disney princesses.
Mm-hmm.
She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room.
Which one of you talk shit about Mahiru?
Oh,
You know
great.
that sets her off.
She had another reason.
Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps,
Her kimono.
Her kimono?
Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit, to get the fresh air. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru was no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it.
So she didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
you are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru.
Yeah, she mentioned that to us too.
That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics.
And that's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it. Especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it!
From that pose, I don't think that's true.
Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
Well, of course, you told her to go walk to the music venue half-dressed so that she could get fully dressed. That's fucking weird. It's like, what the fuck?
It cannot be.
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that?
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? Yeah, actually, I could see that happening. That makes sense to me. So Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. And if so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone else about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation?
I never told this to anyone. and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation.
So nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Well, that's probably all that's in here. Nope.
What?
Well, check the sink. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I could really find any important clue. Ah, well. The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep.
So that's what it was, just emphasizing, hey, the room is normal.
Yeah.
No evidence of struggle. Well...
Well, what?
Well, you know what's next.
I mean, I do, or I could just end it here and not ever have to do that part of it.
Don't
Like,
record
well,
it.
that's the end of the Let's Play, guys.
The end of the entire Let's Play?
Yep, that's it. That's the thing.
You would not do Ibuki that dirty, though.
But if I don't get confirmation that somebody killed her, then she didn't die.
Hello there.
Mm-hmm.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I'm so glad you managed to figure it out and make it all the way here to our little movie theater. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
I see. You really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager! A customer's here.
Did you call me?
Did you call me?
What?
Hajime's the customer? Oh boy! Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what... I don't know how to say the word is.
Tsundere. Oh, tsundere.
I mean, I've seen the word, so you know how to say it.
You know what it is, right?
If that... Yeah.
Okay.
If that's what Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to it that you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. Sucker.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker. Listen, man, I'm not proud of it either, but you do what you gotta do. Yeah.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
Get out of my pocket!
See? It's this one! I'm sorry I was born stupid.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million, and you call me the wackadoodle. I'm insulted. But in the end, he still gotta watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me my fucking ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. Yeah, it literally says that. The Wizard of Monomi. Oh boy. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. After that, it's $1.5 million. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Yeah, don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. Okay. Oh, I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. God. It's a video game poster. Huh. Looks interesting. If only because a bear is gonna die. Definitely gonna buy it just for that alone. Just ignore Nagato.
No!
Hold on! I'm still in the middle of preparing! Don't rush!
Are you sure?
Hasty boys get hated, you know. They might even get hated by boy bears, too, you know. You can hate me all you want, because I hate you, too.
impossible.
Oh, Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. And you paid $1.5 million for it, too? But even you said you would have settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right. But that means I would have to buy that thing. You know? Just leave me alone. Is there other shit in here to look at? That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. The bag. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with decolored Monomi's face on it. Did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it. If the tote bag is gone, then that means...
What's this?
Whoa there! Were you interested in buying that tote bag? No, go back to preparing the movie.
Too bad.
Well, that's too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell to?
You're so stupid.
Stupid? There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is. So, the killer bought it.
Shocking.
Oh. I remember you said there's only one. It's a limited item, right? Well, it's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the fucking difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that really makes me want to punch a bear.
Punch a bear.
well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please into the theater right away.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
This is so exciting! Oh boy!
Here we go.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. For the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
I won't.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise. and was
I already heard
whisked
you
away
sigh.
to Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monomi tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi.
As you do.
As one does.
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Wow.
Wow.
That was awful.
Mhm.
Phew! Man, movies are the best! That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head.
Oh my god, I forgot this line was in here.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye-bye.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this awful series of events. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Well,
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah, sorta. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie somewhat matched the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoka's suspended body matches the lion's death too. Well, it's kind of like a mix of the lion and the Tin Man, because she wasn't shot with arrows as far as we're aware. She had her neck slit, so it would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now. Or, if the killer's main goal is just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it. But I'm not sure if that's even true.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
Is he drunk?
The class
Maybe.
trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
Bless me. We don't know what's in that cup.
We don't know what's in that cup. It's already time. So, this again. I need to go to that place again. But now it's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoka became victims, in order to find the truth, the only thing I can do is go. Ah, it skipped me here.
Ah, dang it.
Dang it, I want to get my more steps in. Fine. Oh, hey. Level up.
There we go, you leveled up.
Yeah. Kind of feel like how I do after the end of every investigation. Not any closer.
Ah.
It's like they make you ask a lot of questions, so it feels like nothing makes sense, and you know it doesn't. But you're just like, but nothing makes sense. So who did it?
But what?
Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock, and soon enough,
Welcome!
so did he. Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial? Not really.
Wait!
Hey, jerk! Hold it right there!
Monomi's such a dumb child.
What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells. And by a few, I mean most of them.
Hey!
My brain works just fine!
Then why are you still wearing that diaper?
I try to take it off, you keep putting it back on, and it's horrible!
Not my fault you can't figure out how to get out of it.
But I do, but you keep putting it back on!
Not my fault you can't figure out a way to stop me.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru?
Turned him into a cat boy. It's already part of his name.
A cat boy.
Neko.
It is. It's so true.
I see. So you've come to avenge him.
That's...
Avenge? That sounds like he died!
Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway,
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on! I won't let you escape!
Hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way, not in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die.
Why are you so excited about that?
Listen, you get caught up baked potatoes as much as I do, and you kinda want to stop living.
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn for?
What are you saying, fiend?
You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then, let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
All right, let's hurry up and get this over with.
Yeah, I guess so. Alright guys, well, the investigation is complete. And next time, we're gonna find out who the fuck killed Ibuki. And I hope they die a painful death.
Agreed.
See you all then. Bye everyone.
Bye-bye.